What's up, everyone? I'm Coach D, and thanks to your continued support, we're on the road to 50,000 subscribers. So please keep liking, sharing, and commenting on my content, and of course, keep subscribing to my page. I really do appreciate you guys. So there's been a lot of talk about, Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and RFK Jr. being the dream team, right? And it just makes me wonder, how long into this before Donald Trump starts calling one or both of them stupid idiots who don't know what they're talking about, and that's why he got rid of them, and yada, yada, yada. Because on one hand, you have Elon Musk, who I think is not someone who will, want to take a back seat or take orders from anyone. This guy kind of goes to the beat of his own drum, right? Does his own thing. And there's probably going to be a point where that marriage is going to come to an end because you have two narcissistic billionaires who are trying to get along with each other. And I just don't see it happening. So I think there's going to be a point in there where Elon Musk just goes back to just being a grifting, car salesman, building other things, rockets, whatever he's going to do. And I think RFK Jr. does lack the intellect to do the things that Donald Trump thinks he's going to do, like to be in charge of all of our health or women's health because he's so passionate about that. So it's funny to me that this exchange happened on CNN because, we all know that anyone who works in the Donald Trump administration is going to have to answer to him. That is just the bottom line. He is going to be the person calling the shots. And if you aren't in agreement with him, you end up being someone who either walks away and says, can't deal with this dude, or he gets rid of, and then he says, they're stupid. That person is a low IQ person. They have no brains, got bird brain or whatever, right? So this exchange is funny because this lady on this panel, she doesn't get it.
I mean, what a ridiculous position to take, that anybody who goes in to work for the president-elect does not believe in their oath to the Constitution, that the strictures will not be there. I'm sorry, I have perhaps a little bit more faith in the United States Constitution than you do, but the strictures will be there because it's called the United States Constitution, and it very clearly lays out a separation of powers. So one of the things that it clearly lays out is that there are three branches, including the executive branch, for which the commander-in-chief and the executive, who is elected by the people, is in charge of the executive branch. So to act as though anybody who goes in to work for him is going to bend the knee or to be some sort of subservient pawn in some sort of scheme is offensive, it's condescending, and it's that kind of campaign rhetoric that frankly led us to exactly where we are right now. The people that go in to serve will be doing so, and they will take an oath to the Constitution, and they will be trying to put forth the policies that the American people just resoundingly said they wanted for this country, a safe, secure, and prosperous America, and I think you should hope they succeed.
Let me just say, I appreciate that, but I actually took civics, so I don't really need to be refreshed on it. The reason that there are these concerns is because of what the president-elect has said that he would do, that fly in the face of that, and all the reports of the things that he asked people to do that they refused to do because they were committed to the Constitution.
Or it's someone like Bill Barr, who eventually left.
Yes.
Or
how about Mike Pence?
Or his longest-serving chief of staff, John Kelly.
Yes, many
these are
great
people
examples
who
of the institutions
clearly
holding. Well
speak
done.
to Donald Trump's instincts, and we all have seen what Donald Trump himself has tried to do in addition to the things that he has explicitly said. So the gaslighting is inappropriate, obviously.
And actually, maybe she does get it. Maybe this is just a talking point that she's going with, saying, you guys are acting like people who work for him are just going to bend the knee to him. And yes, that's what they do. Remember, 40 of 44 of his cabinet members would not endorse him. And most of them he called stupid and low IQ bird brains because Donald Trump needs people who are yes men, and when they aren't, he gets rid of them. And when you have experts come in who think, maybe I could go in there and I could be the guardrails, and then they realize Donald Trump does not allow anyone to be guardrails, they either walk away or get fired, and that is what happens. So for her to sit here and say, people aren't just going to do what he says, Yes, that's what happened from 2016 to 2020, and that is what's going to happen from 24 to 28. And when this is all said and done, when this experiment of having Donald Trump be president 2 times, because the first time we didn't learn anything, This second time, there are going to be many people writing books about how crazy that White House was, about all the things he did. There's going to be video of things, there's going to be audio of things. We're going to get the inside scoop of all of this crap all of you people are enabling. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in they heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.